Hey guys, I'm back with another one. Now, this particular incident occurred it was a year, two years ago, but I just couldn't bring myself to do the video. Now, why, you ask? Just because there were bigger, I can't even say bigger, there were other issues I wanted to tackle. This video is about two people, and there were other parties involved. Alright, and this one's going to piss people off, but you know what? I really don't care. There was a scam, okay? In the retro video game collecting world, there are certain games that are considered the Holy Grail, just like with any type of hobby. The two gentlemen, I can't even say gentlemen, I'm sorry, forgive me, the two people involved in this particular situation that I'm going to talk about, there's more parties, as I said, but I'll get to that later. There's a game called the Cheetahmen 2. Okay, it was a game that was released a long time ago, about, well, I think 92, 93, somewhere in that time frame, on a video game thing called Action 52. It's become a highly coveted and sought after collector's item. That game. Well, there was a part 2, because the Cheetahmen game was part of that cartridge. 52 games, one cartridge. Anyway, Cheetahmen 2 was never officially released, ever. Yet somehow it made it out there. It was found in a warehouse somewhere. Anyway, and anybody that's played that game knows that it was never really finished. You get to a certain point in the game, you beat the last boss more or less, because you can't get past it. There's no game beyond beating that boss. I think it's like the 4th or 5th level. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, there was a very popular YouTube channel called the Angry Video Game Nerd. Now, there's several people involved in this channel, and they all are contributors on the channel. Now, the Angry Video Game Nerd is played by a guy named James Rolfe. And until I found this out, I actually kind of liked it. It's funny, you know, he plays the part of a retro game collecting nerd, and more or less it. So here's the reason for this video. There's another guy it's called Cinemassacre. And what they do, it's a compilation channel. You know, there's multiple, it's more or less a network, and they're all affiliated with one another. They make similar content, they have web series, etc., etc. So, where does the scam come into play? Well, a guy by the name of Mattei, along with James Rolfe, a.k.a. the Angry Video Game Nerd, hatched this idea through, I want to say it was Kickstarter or strictly donations. That's the part that's never been clear. But the bottom line is, they made a video, okay, because it became like a thing, I guess, on their channel. When are they ever going to finish Cheetahmen 2? So they put out a Kickstarter or GoFundMe, one or the other. Like I said, that was never really clear. But more or less, the scam was, they asked the subscribers to their channel, and keep in mind that there's quite a few. I think it might be over 1 million, 2 million maybe. I forget, to be perfectly honest. But anyhow, so they asked for a total of $65,000 to remake Cheetahmen 2, right? So, yeah, that game never got remade. Ever. Yet they collected donations for it. Hear the crickets chirping? Yeah, that's the scam. Now, why did I make a video about this? Because here's the thing. They openly admitted it and said that they feel bad that they did it. Yet, from what I've heard, that money was never returned to anybody. They kept the money. Really? You kept the money? You didn't send those people back every dime that they sent you to get the Cheetahmen 2 actually finished? And also, here's the other thing. There are indie developers out there on the internet and, working for retro gaming companies that actually went ahead and technically finished the game. Yeah, these guys, and the game that they finished is free through emulators on the internet. You don't have to pay. You don't have to, support a Kickstarter to go and play the Cheetahmen 2 for free. The gimmick was, that you would have your own copy. It'll be in cartridge form, and yeah, it never happened. And the only statement that's ever really been made about it was from Mike Mattei, and him saying that to this day it's something he felt bad about. You obviously didn't feel that bad, Mike Mattei, if you kept the money. That's kind of a dick move. Because there were genuinely people that wanted to see this game actually finished so that they could finish it, right? But you didn't follow through with your promise, did you? That big elaborate project that you guys called it never got done. Never got started. They never even started on the project. They collected all these donations to put towards the game, but they never started it. They didn't even really have anything in place to finish the game. They just came up with an idea and put it up. There were other people. Now, keep in mind, there were other parties involved. Now, that isn't known. There's speculation around who it was. There was an older guy that was tied in with the whole thing, and he was one of the primary backers. Outside of him, nobody really seems to know who all was involved in this. But apparently, the Cinemassacre Collective channel was at the helm of the whole thing. That is literal highway robbery. Literally. You literally just scammed people to get 65 grand. Honestly, I don't even know how much they got in total. I believe, if I heard correctly, they got the full 65,000 plus some. But the money was never returned. That sounds like something G4T would do. It's just, that's the lowest of the low. There's worse. Don't get me wrong, but as far as one particular event, man, that takes the cake over anything I've done so far. And when I found out about this, I actually found out through an article I was reading on a message board. I was like, wait a second. This was a while ago. It's just something I'm just now getting to. This isn't something that just happened. But this is something that people need to know about. You do need to know about it. A very popular YouTube figure involved in a scandal. Really, that's kind of big news. And no, I'm not doing this video to get views. Because this probably will get a lot of views, but that's not what the point is. The point is that these guys scammed somebody. They scammed all these people, all subscribers and people, just that out of the goodness of their hearts wanted to contribute towards what they thought would be a cool, fun project. But these guys just took the money and ran, and that's literally what happened. This is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that just it drives me up a wall. It absolutely does. To just literally just, hey, I'm going to make you a cake. Can you give me $5 to buy the ingredients to make the cake? And then they walk off with your $5 and never come back. It's like, really? We've come to that now? I mean, the guy made a career off of YouTube. So there really was no need to go about it this way. I mean, I think just off subscribers alone, they could have more than funded the game, but they didn't. And here we are. You know, this is the kind of, like, this is the kind of stuff that... Put it this way, if they did that on the street in any major city in America, they'd be dead. You know, I mean, people would have gotten really mad, and they would have, you know, they would have taken care of it. You know, at least, just saying. That's the kind of stuff you don't do. You don't do that. That's a big no-no in the world today. There's people that get shot and killed for less. So, and there's crazy people in this world. We all know that. I don't know, just my 2 cents on the situation, but as of the shooting of this video, I haven't heard anything to the contrary about the funds. I've never heard anywhere that the money was returned. If I misheard that or missed the, you know, an update on that or something, let me know. But the scam still stands. It was a scam, whether people want to label that or not. That's what it was. You're giving them money with the intent of them making a video game you want to play and finish, and they take off with your money. And then laugh about it. That's the worst part. The biggest travesty of this whole thing is that they laugh it off when it's brought up. Like it's a joke. It's not a joke. That's a pretty screwed up thing you guys did. So, you know, that's the scandal involving the angry video game nerd and Mike Mattei. So now you guys know. I hope you guys are doing good. Take care, and I will be talking to you all very soon. Bye.